The hidden truth behind Manny Jacinto's Manila visit. Everyone is talking about. Intro. In August 2025, Manny Jacinto came back to the Philippines, but this time he was a full-blown Hollywood star. We all saw the camera flashes, the screaming fans, and the polished celebrity promoting a blockbuster movie. That's what the world saw. But the real reason he journeyed home wasn't just for a film. It was to connect with a part of himself he never left behind, a hidden truth that, until now, most people missed. This is the story of what happened when the cameras finally stopped rolling. Section 1. The public story. For a few days in August, all eyes were on Manny Jacinto. After stealing scenes as the lovable Jason Mendoza in The Good Place and starring in huge movies like Top Gun, Maverick, he was back in the country where he was born. The official reason? The Philippine premiere of Freakier Friday, the sequel we've all been waiting for. Fans watched him on stage at the SM Mall of Asia, a certified movie star sharing the screen with legends like Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan. In the film, he plays Eric Reyes, a charming chef and single dad who finds love with Lohan's character, Anna Coleman. It's his first time playing a father, and he said he prepared by drawing upon the experiences of his own parents.
And the Manila crowd, they were electric. They didn't just see a Canadian actor, they saw one of their own. A local boy from Manila, now a Hollywood leading man. Kamusta po kayo? Thank you for being here, this is so exciting. He charmed everyone with his Tagalog, dropping lines like, Sana mag-enjoy kayo, and even a mahal kita that sent fans into a total frenzy.
On the surface, it looked like a standard successful press tour. A victory lap for a homegrown talent who made it big. It was a story about pride and representation. But that was only half the story. The most important part of Manny's trip was happening far away from the premiere lights, in quiet moments that reveal why he really came home. Section 2. The inciting question and the pivot. Behind the celebrity chaos, a different, much more personal story was unfolding, one that started over 3 decades ago. To get what truly brought Manny home, we need to rewind. His story doesn't start in Hollywood. It starts in Manila, where he was born Manuel Luis Jacinto on August 19, 1987. When he was just 3, his family emigrated to Richmond, British Columbia, in Canada. It's a classic immigrant story, a family starting over, a young boy growing up between two worlds. He was raised in what he calls a very diverse Vancouver community, with a strong Filipino presence, which helped him stay connected to his heritage. He even took the practical route, earning a degree in civil engineering, a path that seemed miles away from acting. But he couldn't shake his passion. He got frustrated with the lack of roles for Asian actors in Vancouver and made the bold move to Los Angeles. So the question is, how does a guy who left the Philippines as a toddler, who built a life thousands of miles away, still feel such a deep connection to his Filipino identity? The answer isn't just in his memory, it's in the family that raised him. A trip back to Manila wasn't just for business, it was a return to the source. Section 3. The investigation. Uncovering roots. That connection to the Philippines was built in his Canadian home. He's talked about how his parents kept their roots alive, always keeping up with news from the Philippines and staying in close contact with family. This is always going to be home for them, he once said in an interview. And they passed that feeling down to him. It's the invisible thread that has kept him tied to the Philippines his entire life. So when he landed in Manila in August 2025, it was about more than just work. He called it a special moment to connect back to the roots and everything, just to spread love to the Filipino fans. While the media was busy covering his public events, Manny was on a much more personal journey. His father's entire side of the family still lives in the Philippines, and this trip was a chance to truly be with them. This is the hidden truth of his visit. Picture the celebrity on stage, and then picture a son, a nephew, a cousin, just sharing a private meal. One minute he's in a press line, the next he's simply Manuel, reconnecting with the people who've known him his whole life. He's mentioned that because the journey is long and expensive, his parents don't get to return as often as they'd like. So, 2 Christmases ago, he brought both his parents and his wife's parents to the Philippines, not just to see family, but to explore the islands. This visit was a continuation of that mission. It's in these quiet, unfilmed moments where we find the real heart of the story. It's a powerful reminder that for so many in the diaspora, home isn't just a place you're from, but a place you have to keep returning to. CTA 1, Manny's journey to reconnect with his roots, is a powerful story about identity that so many of us can relate to. If you're feeling inspired, take a second to hit that subscribe button and join us as we keep uncovering the real stories behind the headlines. Now, let's get to the final and maybe most important piece of Manny's journey. Section 4. The climax. Bridging 2 worlds. This homecoming wasn't just about looking back. It was about building a future where his heritage and his Hollywood career finally merge. The biggest reveal of Manny's visit wasn't some family secret, but a professional goal that redefines his purpose as an artist. During an interview on Fast Talk with Boy Abunda, Manny was asked if he'd ever shoot a film in the Philippines. His answer showed the true depth of his mission. He said, "I think the actual goal is, I'm trying to write and create stories that can hopefully actually film in the Philippines, whether it's to act here or to create stories about here." He then revealed he's already developing a script for a family story that revolves around sabong, or cockfighting. He was quick to clarify it wouldn't focus on the controversy, but on the cultural significance of something so deeply woven into Filipino life. This is the real climax of his trip. The hidden truth is that Manny Jacinto isn't just happy being a Filipino face in Hollywood anymore. He's actively working to become a Filipino storyteller for Hollywood. He didn't just come home to visit his roots. He came home to plant the seeds for future projects that will bring Filipino culture to a global audience, on his own terms. This mission adds a whole new layer to his role in Freakier Friday. That film made a real effort to move past old stereotypes and aim for more authentic representation. Now, Manny is pushing that change forward, not just as an actor for hire, but as a creator. His visit was a declaration. He came home to get inspired, to connect, and to start the work of telling his people's stories to the world. Section 5. The Resolution. A new perspective. What started as a Disney press tour turned into something way more meaningful. Manny Jacinto arrived in Manila as a successful Filipino-Canadian actor, but he left with a renewed mission as a global Filipino artist. His time in the Philippines was a perfect blend of his 2 worlds. He did his job as a Hollywood star, while also having a deeply personal family reunion. More than that, he used his platform to announce his next chapter, a move from just acting to creating, from representing his culture to shaping its narrative for the world. The work ethic he got from his Filipino parents, who always told him to work hard, put your head down and just keep working, has clearly taken him far. But this trip wasn't about the hard work of promotion, it was about the heart's work of connection. Before the premiere, he admitted he was nervous, saying, "It's a little nerve-wracking because it's my fellow Filipinos, because I hope I did you guys proud." The thunderous applause he received was his answer. The pride was mutual. His journey home wasn't just an obligation, it was a source of strength. It closed a loop that had been open since he was 3 years old, bridging the gap between the boy who left and the man who returned, not just to visit, but to build. Conclusion and final CTA. From the bright lights of a red carpet to the quiet warmth of family, Manny Jacinto's Manila visit was 2 homecomings happening at once. The world saw the movie star, but the real story was about a son reconnecting with his homeland and an artist finding his next great purpose. In his own words, "I am Manny Jacinto, and I am proud to be Filipino." This trip was the living proof of that pride, a powerful statement about identity, heritage, and what it truly means to come home. What are your thoughts on Manny's journey and his mission to tell more Filipino stories? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed uncovering this hidden truth, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories behind the headlines.